Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Forest against Valencia today, pre-season, final pre-season. Still seems weird saying pre-season in the middle of December, doesn't it? But we're here. Obviously, we played Valencia in July. I was at that game. There was a vlog for it, so if you want to go and watch that at some stage, then you can. It was a fairly good performance. Obviously, it was in the middle of when we were signing a load of players, obviously. Since then, they've had at least 4 or 5 months is it to settle in. Thankfully, it's been much needed, hasn't it? Playing them again. I think this is down to something we did in the Fairs Cup a long time ago. That might be why to celebrate that. No, Forest are in all red today, which is something I miss about Forest. We haven't wore all red for a long time. As a result of, I think there's some stupid rule where you can't wear red shorts if you've got a third kit and it's a third different colour, which I don't see what that should matter. But we are wearing all red today. It's weird seeing Forest play abroad, doesn't it? It's like we're in Europe again. Just ignore the fact that it's a friendly, totally irrelevant, I suppose. But yeah, I think it's actually to celebrate the stadium or something like that. Anyone in the chat, please make yourself known, say hi, get your questions in, get your predictions in, whatever you want to ask. Joe, Mark Stuyven, Kel, how you doing, everyone? Evening, lads. Hope you and your dad are well. Yeah, very well, thank you. Hope you are as well. My dad will be in at half time, so yeah, get ready for that. My dad's insightful comments. I'll probably ought to show you the lineup really. So there we go. We've got an interesting lineup, really. There's no Aurier at all, which I do find a bit worrying if he's injured. Obviously, we don't have QR tape because he's out. We don't have Freuler and Nico Bazoom because of their World Cup duty, so they've still got time off. And we've got Brennan back, haven't we? So not entirely sure how that works. I presume they'll be back against Blackburn. You would have thought so. And it'd be interesting to see who plays against Blackburn, really. Overall, I'm very curious about the fullbacks because we're going to have one of Lodil Topolo playing on the right, which is something we've never seen before. I would say probably would say it's Loddy. So yeah, I'm curious about that. Who's going to play on the right? Obviously, one of them's going to play on the left. Out the midfield, O'Brien, Yates, Mangala, obviously Gibbs White, Lingard, Awani, Cook, Wall. And then obviously we've got Endo and goal. It's going to be interesting to see how those fullbacks work. Bench, I find really strange, really, because they've got 2 goalkeepers, 4 centre backs, albeit obviously Mbiso played at right back against Stoke, which was weird. Was it right back? Yes, and Barde played there because we were being really makeshift in that Stoke game. And we've got 4 forwards, no midfielders. Obviously, like I say, no Duarte or Freuler. I don't know where Colback is. Not that he's like an integral player, but I would have thought he would have at least made the bench. So yeah, it's interesting to see the look of that bench. I would presume this would mean that you're not going to see a dramatic shift at half time, which I don't really want to see. I want to see an actual selection of players, really, throughout the entire game. We've got Luke in here. How you doing? You rads? Oh, I like that. Thank you, mate. Forest game live on Spanish, GRL, Play TV. Yeah, I'm watching currently on Forest TV for free. So if anyone wants to watch, it's free over on Forest TV. Just go on our website basically, and it'll be there for nothing, which is convenient, isn't it? 16 people in. Thanks very much, everyone. Hit the like button if you are new. Greatly appreciated. Weird seeing this in all red again. It's been a long time. I think it was the lockdown season we last time we wore all red. So just a little random thing about the game there. I think it looks quite good. Obviously, Loddy would be used to playing in Spain, won't he? Having played against Valencia many times for Atletico Madrid, he would have done, wouldn't he? Joe says predictions. Yeah, everyone, you get your predictions in as well. For me, I don't know. I don't really care what the result is. Obviously, I want to win. We've not won the last 3. We've lost all 3 pre-season games, but we can get something. I really do, because Valencia aren't doing that well in the Liga. They're currently 10th in the Liga. It doesn't actually come back for quite a while. I think Mark said earlier it was the 30th when the Liga comes back. So they've still probably got a few more pre-season games coming up. Um, I mean, I think the draw would be very acceptable against Valencia. I don't see any reason why we can't go out and get a result. We've got the squad. The bench is a bit weak, I'd say, in terms of depth in certain areas. Kel's going 2-2. They're not the team that they once were. It's true. It wasn't that long ago that Valencia were in the Champions League and Europa League, but obviously they've had a drop off of late. I mean, I didn't even recognise that many of their players. I don't think he's playing, but I didn't know that Edison Cavani played for Valencia now. I don't know whether I'm slow about transfer news, but didn't know that. Obviously, he's been about the block a bit, hasn't he? PSG, United, in particular. 1-1. Dad, he'll be in at half time. Everyone, if you win with a decent performance, would be nice. Absolutely. Saw Tom in here as well. How you doing? I know because I spoke to you earlier. I miss any comments. No, I don't think I have. Big comments in everyone. If you've got any questions about the game or whatever, Forest related, I'll try my best to answer them. 2-1 Forest, says Rick. I'll go with 2-2. I think I'll take a draw for sure, albeit in a friendly. Good evening, friends. Hope you're all well. Up the Reds, Nottingham Forest are magic. Absolutely. Certainly are. Valencia made back-to-back Champions League finals, or just back-to-back Champions League. I would presume back-to-back Champions League in 2000 and 2001. Yeah, so they're not quite what they were, are they? It's interesting. I mean, in July, in an evenly matched game, but Meadow Lane, of course, wasn't hugely impressed with Valencia in that match, if I'm honest. So it'll be interesting to see how they do here. Hopefully not very well, because they're playing Forest. Not entirely sure why. Why they're doing a moment of silence, I presume, around the centre circle. Does anyone know that? They're all gathered on the centre circle for some reason. I probably should have read the reason as to why it's taking place this game. Like I said, I know it's in some kind of celebration of a previous game between the two of us, like a long time ago in the Fairs Cup. I don't know what's going on here, to be honest. But yeah, obviously, final pre-season game. We've got obviously Blackburn next week in the League Cup, and Man United in the league. Chelsea is finally when we'll be able to go back to the Nottingham. Feels like an absolute age since we last went to a home game. Southampton, Leicester coming up as well. Blackpool actually in the FA Cup. Wish that was at home because I would have gone to that, sure. But you think we should really get past Blackpool. We beat them 4-1 last season and 2-1 in the Championship. Just about to kick off. I shouldn't be miles and miles behind everyone because it's on a stream to everyone. So like some of you have got it on TV, so you're way ahead of me. So hopefully I won't get any goals ruined. Gives away immediately then. He's through on goal. O'Brien straight away. Nearly scored, nearly scored. Good save. Yeah, I've heard of Gaye, is it? Gaye. Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah. I looked at their team earlier. I do recognise some of them. The World Cup will change things, especially for Arsenal. Yeah, it will be interesting to see how certain teams come back, whether they'll be as strong as before, weaker, stronger. Hopefully Forest will continue to build on the momentum that we were getting towards the end of the season before it stops, because we were getting the momentum, weren't we, for those 3 games at home before the World Cup. It was a real sign of progress, even that Brentford game where we drew. An excellent performance against Spurs. excellent result against Palace, albeit it was a bit scrappy. We got the job done. That's what matters. Jesus is out for 4 months. Yes, he is actually for Arsenal. It's a big blow for them. Evening, Matt. How you doing? Welcome. Seems weird seeing Forest play Valencia away from home. We're going to have to remember that it's a friendly, not a European match. And it technically is a European match because we're playing abroad and we're wearing all red like we used to in the European days. Valencia obviously in all white. Don't they normally have black shorts, don't they? Edric is the next wonder kid. Yeah, Real Madrid have just signed him, haven't they, from Palmeiras? He's seemingly being raided by Forest and Real Madrid, which something I didn't think I'd hear. Once upon a time, yes, that would have been quite normal. The resurgence of Forest seems to make that kind of normal these days. This camera they're using is terrible. Yeah, it's a bit like Luton in ways. I remember whenever I watched a game at Luton, which is not very often, believe it or not, the camera's like goes right down on itself, and it just looks really awful. It's kind of similar. I do get what you mean. Yeah, it's sad about Scarpa not in the team. Are you Brazilian, mate? Because I've seen a lot of. I just want to thank people who are watching my Scarpa video that I did, which I was really proud of. It took me quite a while to put together, something a bit different. And I've not had this very often, but the video is doing well, and then suddenly I just gained 2,000 views after a week without it. Yeah, I didn't even upload for a week because the World Cup's kind of messed up ideas to videos, if I'm honest. And suddenly it just gained a load of views again, which was great, but I just didn't expect it. Just need to move the mic into a prominent position. But yeah, brilliant. So thank you very much for that. But I've got so many comments from people from Brazil, which is amazing to see, really. So thank you very much to all those people. In fact, we've got one right here. I won't be able to read it out, unfortunately, mate, because I don't speak Brazilian. But thank you for being here. Oh, okay. So that's when that Real Madrid player is joining. And he's 18. Okay. What's blurry? My stream or the stream that you're watching for the game? If it's my stream, I don't know why that would be the case. I'll just check myself actually on YouTube. It shouldn't be blurry. That looks alright to me. The Brazilian meant the stream. Which having looked at it, it is a bit blurry actually, so I think that's what you were saying. All world players. I'm not really doing much commentary, but not much has really happened so far. Fascinated that Toffolo is playing at right back because obviously we haven't got Bianca, we haven't got Nico, and we haven't got Surge for some reason. I don't know where he is. I believe he had to go off, didn't he? Against Olympiacos. I think that might have something to do with it. Okay. Yeah, it is blurry. Portuguese. Yeah, I know. Brazilian, obviously, it's from Brazil, but of course they speak Portuguese. Your stream is fine. Yep. Yeah. Well, 5 minutes in. Forest did have a chance very early on. Gibbs White putting the ball into O'Brien, easily saved. It's been mainly in our own half since. I mean, it should be quite an evenly matched game, really, because Valencia. I mean, they're not doing very well in the league. They're 10th. Obviously, Forest are in the relegation zone in the Prem, but it's a lot of reasons for that. Maybe if we'd been a team basically at the start of the season, maybe we might even have been higher. But obviously, that's just we'll never know that. We'll never know whether that would have made a difference or not. I think it would have done. I really do. I think we've got an excellent squad. It was always just going to take a while to put together. Oh, can I do that? Okay. I think because I'm using StreamYard for this, as you'll be able to see in the top corner. It doesn't let me translate it on here, so I'll go on YouTube and read out that comment because I don't really want to just ignore it. Translate. You can see it. Tell you what, we'll just use Google Translate and read it out that way. So actually make sure I can read this comment out, you know. I can't watch the game. I tried to register on the site. It seems that for Brazilians it is not allowed. Well, I wouldn't know. Probably might be down to maybe the location, you know, because like sometimes I have to use VPNs to watch stuff. It might be down to that. Maybe. I wouldn't. I'm not 100% sure on that. But that would be my guess. The shot from range for Valencia, blocked, ball in. Yates gets his own net. Yeah, it's mainly in their own half at the moment. Yeah, well, Mark's just copy and pasted what I just read out onto Google Translate. Yeah. Picture 80%. I picture 80% of the new signings leaving if I go down. I think we will probably see some players go, unfortunately. A lot, really. You know. It's one of the reasons why I want to stay up, really, because I'm just bored of every year seeing Forest like change the team so much. For so much of the time, obviously, it was either us failing to get promoted, so we just kept redoing the squad to try and get promoted. And then obviously we had to recruit a lot of players to try and stay in the Premier League, which is obviously something we're still trying to do. And then obviously if we're going to get relegated, and obviously we're gonna have to do it again. If we survive, then I don't imagine us going and having a vast overhaul again. You'd imagine us signing a few, but I don't think it would be anything insane like it was in the summer. There's lots of reasons why I'd like us to survive, to be quite honest. Marks us top 10 for us this season. We want hell of a comeback if we did that. I'd take 17th right now, but long term, definitely top 10 would be incredible. Probably don't have Forest TV Brazilian version. Very true. Do you have a picture of the kit today? We're playing in all red, mate. Unless Forest have tweeted a picture, then I won't be able to show you one. I presume Forest will tweet a picture very soon of something within the game. We look good in all red, in my opinion. Like I said earlier, we used to wear all red quite a bit whenever we needed to, but the last couple of years we're not doing that. We are kind of being pegged back in our own box there. Easy save for Henderson, but yeah, 10 minutes in, it's mainly Valencia dominating this game. How you doing, Owen? Good to see you. Norwich and Fulham keep the majority of their squad when they go down. Yeah, that's true. But knowing Forest, we probably won't. I think, given the fact so many of them joined with the idea to play Premier League football, I don't necessarily think that they would stay. I mean, I'd hope that some of them will. You always get players go down to the Championship, and you think, oh, he's definitely going to leave, and he doesn't. So, like, what's an example? Norwich, for instance, they could have easily lost some. Like, they could have lost Buendia, for instance, when they went down a couple of years ago. They didn't. Obviously, it went since, but still, you do sometimes see it happen. Location licenses on sites with blocks and countries. Yeah, I do agree with that. What I agree is true. Where's the Rad Christmas song with Thor? I didn't know we were planning on making one, to be honest, mate. It's two different shades of red. Oh, is it? I have not noticed that. When I get a wide shot, I'll be able to see for myself. Well, obviously, I know that the sleeves are obviously a little bit darker than the rest of the kit with the Trent Bridge patterning on the sides. Oh, got a Leeds fan in here. How about that? It's Forest. Hope you stay up. Well, unless it's at Forest expense, I hope Leeds stay up as well, mate. Of course, I wouldn't want you to stay up at our expense on the last day of the season, which was obviously unbelievably painful. Unfortunately, I'm not going to that one away. No, I'm not. I don't really know how I'm going to have to do a review to that game, unfortunately, because when it comes to content, Premier League it's arguably more popular, but it kind of has made it difficult in ways to do content. I need to focus the camera. This works normally, and everyone's getting a good view of my finger. That's not worked. Okay. But yeah, since obviously last season I did a lot of home reactions. I've only done a couple this year. But I try my best if I can't, just to do a review of some kind. Okay. Can the camera focus, please? We want it to focus, don't we? If you focus, Forest will survive the Premier League. Okay, you don't want it to focus then. Must be a dolly on my camera. If it is, I'm gonna have to get a new camera. Man United ended their deal with TeamViewer. I didn't know they had one. Come on. Yeah, talking about players that stay that you wouldn't expect to stay when they get relegated. Fulham Mitrovic, that's very true. He goes down, gets about 40 goals, and he comes back up to the Premier League. And at this time, Fulham are actually doing quite well, which is good to see for once. Bournemouth, Fulham, Southampton goes down. Yeah, I think I might do my Premier League restart predictions next week, actually. And I do think Southampton are in a lot of trouble unless Nathan Jones can turn it around, which hopefully he doesn't, because I don't particularly like Nathan Jones. Fulham, I don't think Fulham will go down, if I'm honest. I think they'll survive this time. Bournemouth, yeah, I could definitely see that. I do think the other spot, if we're being completely honest, is you probably have to put Forest in the conversation right now. Wolves as well, and they've got a new manager at the moment. Well, they've got a new manager. So yeah, it's really, really unpredictable at the moment when it comes to relegation. There's so many teams in it. Right, my camera focus, please. I'd appreciate it. It's just not focusing at all. Come on, focus. There we go. Well done, Cammy. You focus, which is what you probably should have been doing in the first place. I don't know why it went out of focus. Fulham will stay up. Yeah, I agree. Anthony won. Not won. Have I said that right? I've not said that right, have I? Anthony. Morning. I'm good. I'm good. And how's the game going? Been a bit not much has really happened. It's been mainly in our own half so far, to be honest. We did have a very good chance early on with O'Brien and Gibbs White, literally within like 30 seconds. It was a good save, and ever since it's pretty much been in our own half, but nothing too threatening from Valencia. Europe been a bit underwhelming in the league so far. I've not seen any of it, but they're currently 10th for one. He can't have a battle with Valencia players, goes out. Coops goes it's tough below. Fulham have almost half the points required. Well, they do say 40 points is the goal, don't they? So, yeah. what? So they must have about 20 points then. Be interesting to see, won't it, if we do see Scarpa, because I've not really seen much of him so far. Because I mean, I've seen him for obviously for Palmeiras in highlight reels and stuff, but I did see the highlights of Olympiacos, but he was a sub in that game as well. And the one game that he did start, none of us could watch against that other Greek team that I can't pronounce that we lost to. So yeah, hopefully we do see Scarpa come on for a fair amount of time, last half hour or something, because he looks a very, very smart player. Hopefully, Scarpa can solve our set piece issue, which I think has been a bit of an issue this season. Not that Gibbs White's done anything, I don't think he's done bad, but I don't know. I just feel like since Ghana stopped being our set piece taker, we could have got someone else better, and it looks like we might have got that with Scarpa. Charlie, good to see you. And we've got two. You're a Leeds fan, aren't you? You've got two Leeds fan in here. That's good to see. Your finger was in focus, but your face went out of focus. Everything's out of focus, isn't it? Not at the moment. It's actually in focus, thankfully. NFFC TV. Do you think we need January signings? I don't think so. I think the board, whoever manages, feels like uh, we need to sign the competitive. You need to be competitive. Is that what you mean? And it's probably unnecessary to sign more. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, we don't need to go mad. I really don't want us to. We signed 23 players, albeit there's only 20 at the club. Is it 23? Yeah, I mean, obviously we loaned out 3 of them basically. So like, I'm probably going to get rid of Bardet. We're going to have Biancon registered because he's not going to be able to play for the rest of the season. So, but even with that, we don't need to sign many more. Like, I think maybe a forward. But then again, we just signed Scarpa. But if we're talking out and out striker, possibly, but I don't really know how they're going to fit in. I personally think we've got a good enough team to do it. It's just about gelling it all together. And we're clearly seeing the signs of that before the World Cup. And I really hope that it doesn't affect us. It doesn't make us have to start again in that. We kind of start again. But yeah, I don't think we should go too mad with it. Especially now we've got Scarpa. I wouldn't go too mad with signings personally. Okay, so a former player passed away at the start. That's why they did a moment of silence at the start of the game. Okay, I get that then. Yeah, Scarpa's definitely a January signing. Any comments on Scarpa? Maybe what to expect? Yeah, I was saying earlier. I think he could help our set pieces, creativity. Really, he's a penalty taker, corner taker, free kick taker. I think that could be a big asset. And this is why I want to see him in this game. I would like to see him. Come on. 4 or 5 are out on loan. Well, yeah, we've loaned out, obviously, Hwang. Don't think we'll ever see him. That was a ball in for Valencia. Lodi gets rid of that. Not really anyone we can drop out of the named 18 to make way for new players. That's the thing. I don't see how they all fit in. Right? We got that many. It's insane. Our squad depth. It's unbelievable. Like midfield is stacked. It's absolutely stacked. We shouldn't probably be playing Cook, which is what I rate him from last season's heroics. I just don't think he's the right option. Whoa, I don't care what anyone says, he's an excellent player. McKenna is as well, particularly near Carter. We need to see near Carter back. I'm still not too sold on Bolly, if I'm entirely honest, and Bardet's just not been given games. So I don't even think we need a centre half, if I'm honest. I mean, do you think we need a centre back? I don't think we do. I think we've got so much depth. I really do. But this is the thing, we've got that many players. We signed that many players, as well as the players that we already had that have stayed. It's just mental how many players we've got. Like, if we sign any more, we're going to be putting some big names out of the Premier League squad. We just don't need it. I'll be very surprised if we sign any more than 3 players. I don't really want to. I don't want us to, quite frankly. You know, I don't know. I think maybe we've got Scarpa and maybe one other, but I just don't think we need to go mad. I think if anything, in January we'll see more outgoings than incomings. You know, Taylor probably leave. Don't see any. Oh, Bowler's another one actually. We loaned out. Forgot him. But like what was I saying? Taylor. I think Taylor. You know, we'll probably see him get sold. Which I like Lyle, but he needs game time. He's not going to get game time in the Premier League. So I think we'll have to say goodbye to him. I think Harry Arter is the biggest mystery in football. What on earth is he doing? What is he doing? We're paying him wages every single week, and he's not even in. He's not even in the fringes of the squad. Like we got rid of so many players in the summer. He was the only one that stayed. Well, I'm thinking, what? How? Like, what is he doing with himself? You never, ever, ever see him in training or listed in any squads or anything like that. You know, pre-season in the summer, pre-season now, he's not even included. So, like, what is he doing? Why is he still technically a forest player? So just get rid, please. Like, is he even still at the club? I don't know. He must be because he's registered or he's on the like websites and stuff. I just don't get it. But yeah, I'm talking about that because of players that might leave. Arthur, Lyle, I mean Barde's probably going to go back, isn't he? I don't think Loddy's going to go. I think Loddy's. I mean, I was a critic of him, but I think he's been proving his worth recently. Same for Jesse as well. You know, I don't really see them going. 37 people in here, by the way. That's excellent. If you could hit the like button for me, that'd be excellent, and the subscribe button. Try and get me to 5K as soon as possible. So yeah, I'd appreciate that very much. Is anyone else that you could see leaving? Because I can't really think of any more, to be honest. I mean, so look at the squad. Like, I don't think there's many more that we could sell. But mostly for me, when it comes to January, it would probably be players leaving rather than coming in because we've got that many players and good enough players. You know, just some of the players. I mean, Jordan Smith maybe. Like, he's been at the club 20 years. And what has he done? He's had like 2 seasons where he's been first choice, and that was about 4 or 5 seasons ago. And since then, he's been stealing a living. Like, what has he done? What has he done? He's been at the club 20 years, and we cannot call him a club legend at all. Like, that's just wrong to call him a club legend. MB might actually. I think maybe a loan for him wouldn't be bad. Only I don't. Would you see Embiso and Bardi leaving? I don't know whether that would happen. I don't think we should get rid of Colback. I think he should stay around. Maybe Cafu, possibly. Scarpa's not actually on the website at the moment. So this is actually throwing me out because Gibbs White and Lingard are classified as midfielders, whereas I kind of include part of the attack. Just looking at the Forest website, that is. Oh, Charlie, I totally agree. I think we should get Carl Jenkinson back. Yeah, I think it's all of our problems, even though our right back area is very good with Nico and Doria. Obviously, we don't have Biancon. Yeah, bring him back for a third choice right back again. And really, Carl Jenkinson, he didn't really even really get that many chances, really. So, like, why am I talking about Carl Jenkinson? I don't know why. It's Bowler's Olympiacos alone. Sure, he can only go on loan to Blackpool because he's already played for 2 clubs in the same season. That's very true. Charlie, I couldn't bear myself to think about this happening. Can't have that. Yeah, Cafu, as we were saying, he might go. Cult hero, but probably needs to go really, doesn't he? No, unfortunately not. Scarpa's not playing. He is on the bench. He will certainly say, oh, come on. What's the status for Demo Richards? I mean, I don't know how he's going to get into the team, quite frankly, when he is fit, but I think he will probably be fit. I think he'll be back around about late January, if I'm honest. I don't know. I haven't read anything about it, but like I've heard bits and bobs saying he's slowly getting there. Same with Near Carte. God knows what they've done. Kel says Vardy is going back to Rennes so they can loan him out again. Yeah, weird. He's on the list of transfers that make no sense down the years for Forest, really, isn't he? Marcos, it is on Forest TV for free. If you're outside the UK, I don't know whether you'll be able to access it, but VPN might solve the problem, actually. Try that if you have one. But yeah, Forest TV for free if you want to watch. Joe Lolly scored recently for Sydney. Yeah, I love Joe Lolly. We'll always love Joe Lolly. What a hero. Lolly is playing amazingly. Yeah, he is actually. I watched his first game against someone. I forget what club they were playing now, but they lost, I think, at home 3-2. And that is the first time I've ever watched the A League. Ever. I cannot never remember managing to watch it. And I was actually quite impressed by the quality of it because it was quite good. And it was quite interesting. I was literally only watching it for Lolly, but I've not watched any since. But I do know that he's doing well, which is excellent. Scarpa's 29, which just shows how many players have got. A player of his caliber wearing a high number like that, you know, you'd imagine that he'd end up getting a bigger number at some stage. But yeah, I know he wore 14 at Palmeiras. Palmeiras. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get 14 this year, mate. Because O'Brien's got that. I mean, I think I can see O'Brien becoming great one day when Colback leaves because O'Brien had that at Huddersfield. So, speculating. Dan James, Scarpa, swap deal. Isn't Dan James on loan to you? So I don't know how that would work unless you buy him permanently. I found that a really weird transfer when that happened in the summer. Bernard's on the bench, mate. On the bench, I'm sure he'll probably go on. It's a free kick twice, is it? Not much has really happened. Forest had one really good chance at the start. Free kick Valencia. Oh, played it short, and Endo's got there. Yeah, not really been the most lively game so far. We tried to get Lolly to come to a Forest meetup in Sydney. I'll go when he plays the Mariners. Yeah, that'd be great to see that. Absolutely. My dad works at the Eastlands Airport and saw all the players, Lamborghinis and other cars as they fly off to Spain. Yeah, I've seen some of the players leaving the City Ground before in big flash cars, and it's amazing really what these players drive. When Henderson famously said hello to Rads or like said something to Rads, God knows how that happened. He was I think he was in a Range Rover, I think. LJP, how you doing? Long term viewer of the channel. Callum, good to see you, mate. How you doing? How you doing? Well. Ben James is on loan at Fulham. Ah, yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, why did I get that mixed up? For some reason, yeah, because he's gone on loan to Fulham. Yeah, I got the clubs mixed up for some reason there. Yeah, I've seen rumours about this, but I don't. I think he'll probably stay. I think he's picking up now, which is about time that he did. Carl Jenkinson moved to Newcastle Jets. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's about time he got himself a club. I think he did well at. I think he went. Did he go to Sydney? Just moved to Canada. Did he go? I think he went to Sydney before Lolly went there. Lolly went there. He definitely went back to America. I think it was. America. What am I on about? Australia. Doing good. Good to hear, mate. Been a while since I heard from you. In popular opinion, I think Gavin would have scored the chances that the one he has missed. I mean, Gavin's missed. He missed quite a few sitters in his time for Forest, really. I think quite a few, but he did obviously score some vital goals. I wanted Gavin to stay, even though when the Prem and he's getting on a bit. He's a bagsman. That experience, I think he'd earned the right. Um, I mean, sort of like, that's what made the summer so mad. Like, there was some things I didn't expect to happen. I thought we were going to get some of the loanies back, but the fact that we'd lost four players that had been at the club for a long time, then adding in 23 new lads, it was just such a huge challenge. We lost Samba Graven, Lolly, Figueiredo. Those four have been at the club for like 4 years. And to all leave at the same time was huge. It was a huge change. Something we're not used to. I mean, thankfully we're getting used to these new lads now, but it's just not what we're used to. Well, it wasn't what we were used to at first. Lingard's playing quite deep actually. He was there actually. Cookie. Well, yeah, not much is really happening. Things were solid. Yeah, he was. He did actually look angry all the time, didn't he? Yeah, I think Figueiredo got disrespected. Like, yeah, he had his moments for sure. He weren't the best, but he was excellent last season whenever he played. How Bong hasn't been snapped up by the MLS. I think honestly that really perfect for Bong. I'm surprised that he hasn't been signed by anyone over there. Because a 1-8. Go on, Taiwo, shoot, square, Yatesy. Oh, that was a bit of a tight angle for him. Bit of a tight angle. It was the best chance by a mile for Forest. Well, actually, no. O'Brien's one probably at the start. What was I saying about Bong? I think Bong obviously. I mean, everyone's slated him, but I think he kind of gained respect after he left the club for the way he was part of the celebrations at Wembley and that. He was getting well involved, wasn't he? That's very true. Panthers doing well at Coventry. They don't want us to get relegated, obviously, but I do feel if we were to get relegated, I think Panzo could be suddenly. I think he could play a huge part in our team next season if we were to be in the championship. I think he would genuinely would probably even if Craig at the back again. I think we could see Panzo play a lot. Only hopefully we don't see that because it'll be in the Premier League. But then again, if he's really good at Coventry, then he might even come into the Premier League for all we know. And it's probably more unlikely. Mangala's already a legend just for bodying Charleston. Oh yeah, no one likes Charleston, apart from Brazilian fans and Tottenham fans. Yeah, second best chance of the game for Forest, the 1-8. Into the box, played it to the 8 feet. He's never really going to get there in time, but he shot. He did get the goalkeeper, or when he was never going to get the rebound. properly. Oh, Scarpa. Scarpa's got 31. I'm confused about what number it is. Is he 31 or is he 29? Nothing for its vlogs. How you doing? Welcome. Gavin now playing in the Saudi Arabian second division. He's better than that. I think that's really, really harsh on Gabs. I think he deserves to play at a higher level than that even now. Making a change. There we are. So Brennan is coming on for Morgan Gilroy. Yeah, in my opinion, there's no contest. I think Ward definitely starts out of the cup. Without a doubt. Younger, the captain. He's had his moments this season. Obviously, he got dropped for a bit while, but he's definitely better than Cook. As much as I like Cook. I just think his age, his pace, it's a bit of a weak link for Forest these days. Yeah, we've got Brennan on the pitch now. With Brennan, Lingard, and Awani in our attack. Well, that's definitely a foul. Holding back Tyro. I think, yeah, Gibbs White had a bit of an issue. Do hope it's not anything serious because he's vital to us. Free kick to Forest. Lodi, Lingard, standing over it. Jesse, ball in. Back out. Is that gone back to Lingard? Bit scrappy this. Go on. Valencia got it back. Your house is on fire. Is it my house in on fire? What are you saying, Hyper? That's a weird message. I am a YouTuber. Well done. Keep going. Keep going with it. Biancon should have been starting from day one over Cook because he's much faster. He has pace to the defence. Yeah, it's true. He's versatile as well, isn't he? Gavin can't be playing much. He was watching Forest at the City Ground. He was actually, yeah. Was it against Palace? I think Gavin came and watched. I think it was Palace when Gavin was here. It's weird, isn't it? Because remember, start of the lockdown season, we were linked with losing Gavin to like Qatar. Oh, go on, gotta be a goal. A 1-8. It's 1-0. Lucky goal, to be honest. Is that offside? No, it's not offside, is it? Valencia goalkeeper came rushing out and Awani couldn't miss. But I tell you what, it's actually very difficult to finish under that pressure. So if I wanted to get that goal, just kind of shut up his critics, which has been times. That's excellent. It was a defensive mistake from Valencia. Valencia goalkeeper came rushing out and Tyro couldn't miss. Excellent. Albeit in a friendly, that's brilliant to see. 1-0 Forest. You're at the City Ground now. I mean, what are you doing there, mate, unless you're in the shop? We're not playing at the City Ground, unfortunately. We're playing in Spain. Very well taken goal from Taro. 1-0. Valencia have a man down, I should say. 1-0 though. You love to see it, you really do. It would be nice to, even though it's pre-season, it would be nice to win one of these pre-season matches, really, wouldn't it? We lost the first three. Well, 4 minutes to go until half time, 1-0 to Forest. Away at Valencia. Excellent. Well, 32 people in. Thanks everyone for being in it on this cold Friday evening. Please hit the like button if you're new in here. Subscribe, greatly appreciated. 5K is the next target. So yeah. Yeah, that the blur is actually causing some really interesting visuals here because the stream's a little bit blurry. It looked like the player was like fading out or something, which looked a bit like sci-fi, which looked weird. That wasn't the case. But yes, if you really want to share the stream as well, that'd be excellent. I keep saying Nico. I keep thinking it's our Nico, but Valencia have a Nico as well. Free kick to Forest, I think. Is it? I think Radad's coming in soon, actually. As well. So I'll get his opinions on the game. So yeah, get to half time. 1-0. It's Saturday morning here, says Anthony, obviously in Australia. Yeah, it's mad to think from our perspective that it's Saturday already, but yeah. What is it like for you, Anthony, watching Forest from Australia? Is it easy to access the games or is it difficult? So do you see on like Doors channel sometimes? Soft life of Valencia. It's quite frustrating for Valencia at the moment. Haven't been having the best season in the Liga. And they're now 1-0 down to Forest. I'm not seeing any Forest fans. I know there's quite a few Forest fans out there. I can hear them actually. I can hear the Forest fans sing. I just can't get enough. Forest all over the world. I'd say really it's been an evenly matched game, but we've probably been ever so slightly the better team, even though they've probably had. I mean, they've been. It's been more in our own half, but like they haven't particularly done much with it. Valencia. Can I look at the stats on here? I think I can. I think I can look at the stats. Okay, I can. I think I need to reload the stream actually to look at the stats. Yeah. No, I can't. Okay, fair enough. We won't look at the stats. It's all online, is it, Anthony? Okay. Yeah, I think most things are online these days, aren't they? I think my dad's coming in now, actually, everyone. So you'll get his opinions on the game. Just getting the stream lined up properly. Yeah, it's 1-0. You a Valencia fan? I presume you are. It is 1-0. I missed it. It was the one who scored, mate. Very well taken goal from a very poor mistake from the Valencia goalkeeper. A 1-0. We've got my dad coming in now, everyone.
Oh,
I get your England jacket on.
yeah, do you
Do
know?
you want that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know I'm the New England manager?
Oh, are you really?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Evening all.
We're taking goal.
Flipping cold. Is this the radiator on?
Yes.
So 1-0 us. Playing all right?
Yeah.
Kelsey, hope you're well. I hope Harry's well. Looking forward to getting back to the City ground and watching our beloved Nottingham Forest. I cannot wait till we beat Chelsea. It's the second, is it? 2nd of Jan. First.
Yeah.
1st of January. Yes, hope we're all well. Tom, are you all right, mate? So how they doing? How are we doing? Oh, we're in all red.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's mainly been in our own half, but it was a very well taken goal from Awani. The goalkeeper made a really poor mistake. You see highlights here, actually.
Okay.
This is literally about a minute in. O'Brien nearly got it in there.
What's Toffs doing on the other side?
Because we haven't got Uria or Nico.
Forest Stan, hello, sir.
That's
True
right.
legend. Welcome.
How you doing, mate? Sydney boys arrange pub nights, but that's a long night. 2 hours. I'm 2 hours north on the train.
Also, Anthony's in Australia.
Yeah, he lives in Australia.
Okay, in Sydney. Well, we have a slight connection with Australia, don't we? We've got family sort of in
actually.
Western Australia, in Perth. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he went off, Matthew. He had an injury. Gibbs White.
This is 1-1 when it was at Meadow Lane, wasn't it? Was it 1-1? I'm thinking 2-2 against Notts, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 1-1. This game.
What?
It was 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah, so
see that, Charlie. Free kick for Scarpa.
Morning, Anthony. Just seems strange saying morning at 7:20 at night, but morning, yes. Hope you're well. I presume it's a lot warmer there than it is here.
I'd all but certainly say it would be. Just to confirm, half-time, everyone.
Yeah, and I'm not, as much as I like Steve Cook, I think it's a nice bloke. He really shouldn't be playing, should he? Should he? No.
I keep thinking I should get a new poster.
I think you ought to change your poster.
Because as much as I like you, I think we ought to get a new one.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, Gibbs White, maybe, I don't know.
Well, I have been looking on Res Gallery's website, maybe get something else.
I should. Well, I knew that. Nico.
I love the I love that one of Callback as well.
Yeah.
But, you can't see. I've actually got some tinsel here with Christmas. You'll see that in a video.
Very festive, David.
But obviously, you can't exactly see it at this angle.
Yeah, I'm kind of still in World Cup mode, but I can't wait to get back to the Premier League.
Well,
Let's stay up mode.
Since England got knocked out, I've been watching it, but I'm more kind of filtering back into being Forest, essentially.
Yeah. Perth is about. Yeah, Perth is like way the other side. You can't really nip to Perth from Sydney, can you? What you playing, I presume, for a very, very long drive.
So what I might do actually, I might take Cook down and put him somewhere else, then get a new one.
Put a football shirt, mate.
No, I would like. I still like having posters.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
That might happen.
I thought Valencia, correct way to say it, had black shorts.
Did they?
Okay.
But not here.
But not today.
This is probably the only time we're going to wear all red all season.
I like it when we wear all red. When we go to somewhere like Spurs, Leeds, an all red kit, why not?
It looks really good, but I just don't think we're not allowed to.
Anthony, early 15, and it's 6:25 in the morning.
This is the Forest Hospital.
Forest Hospital?
There's where the players go.
Oh, for medical treatment, yeah.
There's some kind of thing. Forest did a video about it.
Scarpa, not playing, is he?
No. He's on the bench at the moment.
They can't play him until January, can they? Can they?
Not in the league games.
Could he play against Blackburn then?
No. I don't think he will be. He's allowed to play in these friendlies because he's already agreed the deal.
Yeah.
He's already signed the deal, but
Parkos,
he can't.
thanks, Kel.
He can't officially play for a ship.
Yeah.
In an actual game.
But I'd hate to say it, but I would play him in place of Brenham and bring Brenham on as an impact sub, like he was for Wales, really.
When you play Gibbs, White and Lingard.
Yeah. Full-time prediction. I don't know. It's always difficult. Probably 1-1, actually. The result isn't important, really. Obviously, we want to win, but what's important is the team performance. I still think in the January window we need a centre-back.
I mean, probably someone better than Cook and
McKenna obviously start.
Bolly, really.
Quality when he's back. When is he back? It's going to be ages yet.
No one knows. I think really you got Wall, McKenna, Nick Arte.
2-2, yeah.
Then you've got Cook and Bolly. You probably need to get someone better than one of those two.
Yeah.
Really.
You just need to strengthen centre of defence.
I do think Cook's useful, but I don't think he should be playing as much as he is doing.
No.
Liverpool lost 4-3 in a friendly to AC Milan. Hate to see it, I think. Oh, that's terrible. Duarte is out for like 2 months.
Kel, you're a walking encyclopedia. You know that. We ask a question, you come up with the answer. Thanks for that. So Coach is out for 8 to 12 weeks.
Because Senegal messed up his treatments, anyway.
Of course, he could have played against England, couldn't he?
I don't think it would have made much of a difference.
No. Oh, John McGovern, legend, an actual legend. He walked right past us at Loughborough Uni, didn't he?
He did.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a cold night, wasn't it? Loughborough Uni.
The coldest games I've ever been to. Yeah, I think Gibbs White has an issue. I don't think it's anything too bad, thankfully. Welcome, Tiny Media, by the way.
Welcome, one and all. I keep saying, I can't wait to get back into the Prem mode, going into the City Ground, seeing all our Forest friends, which they are numerous, and just hoping we stay up this season. Well, we will stay up. I'm confident.
I think we will.
Jonathan, welcome. Is that Ian Moore? Ian Story Moore is my hero when I was a kid.
Got another Brazilian in there. Jonathan Santos, Gustavo Scarpa. Must be a Palmeiras fan.
Yeah, I miss it, Kel. You really do. The whole, from the moment we park the car at the county hall to meeting everybody outside the shop, usually, the game, criticising the referee.
I don't miss that.
Well, I don't miss it. Gary Birtles.
Got 45 people in, everyone.
45 people. Welcome, one and all. Merry Christmas to you all.
Let's get us to 40 likes, everyone. That'd be excellent. Currently on 33. So, yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Greatly appreciated, everyone.
Well, Felipe says Scrapper was the best player.
Right.
Scarpa. It's Scarpa. I keep getting it mixed up with Scrapper.
Think as if you hurt yourself. Scar.
No, Scarpa to me is where you clear off. Okay, right.
Oh, okay, just clearing off or you've hurt yourself. Not scrapping something, because that's not quite a difference.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Ian Storymore was one of my all-time. When he went to Man U, I was gutted. I wrote to him, he never replied. Why are you leaving? How old was I? About 13, I think.
Grimsby in the cup.
Who?
Never played Grimsby in the cup.
Grimsby?
You're written for it now.
I still don't like how that weighted,
If it was navy blue, it would be excellent.
It's the shorts, isn't it? The two blue.
It's navy blue. Absolutely
or maybe an old yellow kit.
Why is it showing the league cup game?
Do you think Loddy will leave? Oh yeah, that Lodi goal
Well,
against Spurs.
after his resurgence, I do hope not. If you'd asked me that before the Spurs match, I would have said definitely. See you later, mate.
Yeah, Forest
But
Stand. I
no.
bet you remember the story more, don't you? What a player! He left us in 1972 for United. Forest Stand uses a TARDIS. Where do you get one of them from, mate? Because I won't mind one. There's a few things I'd alter. Who's for us?
Warning.
Warning. Right, I've got you. What was it showing highlights of Lingard's goal against Tottenham? Think he'll stay?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got a feeling he might go. I don't know.
Somewhat, I still can't get my head around how we got this.
Yeah. So, guys, do you think Lodi will leave us? Go back to Atletico?
Well, he's not going to play at Atletico.
Oh, you haven't. See what voice number? He's got a signed photograph of our Lord Sir Ian Storey-Moore. Seem to remember. 0-0 draw. Useless information. Luke, hey up, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, winning. They're playing well as well. Well, against them to play, really, but Valencia haven't been much to chat about, really.
I'm very well, Luke. Thank you. Yeah, Lodi, I'd like him to stay because that position, I think, is his now. But we've got Richards when he comes back and Toffs.
No, we didn't go on the pitch on FFC TV because it would have been quite amazing to go on the pitch, but it would have been a bit scary in ways because that many people around you, like, and you're not meant to do it.
You're not meant to do it, and Sheffield United players might tread on you. He got away with that, didn't he? I knew he would. So all to play for. So are you going to watch the World Cup third and fourth final, as they call it? Because I cannot see the point in that. Can you?
What time is it on?
I think it's about 3.
It's 7 o'clock. I mean, I'm not surprised to see Croatia in it.
Oh yeah, Forest Stand. I do remember that. Yeah,
Croatia are used to this kind of thing now, but did not expect to see Morocco in that position.
No, fair play to Morocco, African team getting to the semis. Well done. There's been some crazy results, though, haven't they?
Been an incredible World Cup. It's just a shame about the timing of it.
Yeah,
it was in the summer.
Summer World Cup.
Perfect.
Straight after.
It's been an incredible tournament.
A few weeks after the domestic season's finished, the World Cup. There's the Brazilian.
Scarpa.
Oh, Brazilian people speak Portuguese, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I just said Brazilian. You still get the point.
Yes. Yeah, Ian, I've finished with the World Cup. The final.
No, I'm still interested in it. It's just not the same without England, like.
It isn't. No, I mean, if we've got through to the final, it'd be fantastic, And if Kane had scored that second penalty, who knows what would have gone, how it would have ended. But I still think the French would have pipped it. I'd like to see them win it.
They've been outplayed the last 2 times and they got through France. 2 games in a row. They haven't even been that good. And they've won.
Yeah, and FCCTV.
Okay,
yeah.
So we got Bolly on for some reason.
Yeah.
That's actually an interesting debate. Who would you rather play, everyone? Cook or Bolly? Because I don't think either of them are amazing.
That is a tricky one, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm still not sold on him. We've got McKenna on as well, so we're going with a whole new team again, aren't we? I mean, we can't actually because we haven't got any midfielders on the bench. So, yeah.
I think you should do a poll for this. Who would you pick?
Can I do a poll?
I don't know. Can you?
I've never tried one.
Try one. I'm going to go... Oh, I don't know. It's a tricky one. It really is. I like Steve Cook. Well, I like them both, really.
I don't actually know you do a poll.
Oh, don't do one then.
Oh, I can. Start Cook or Bolly. Oh, wait, no. How do I change that? Okay, yeah, Cook. Bolly. Okay, just out of interest, everyone. Cast your vote. It's interesting to see what people will say out of them. We got Tom saying Bolly, Ian saying Bolly. In fact, most people are saying Bolly. Forrest Ant is saying Bolly as well. Kelly's saying Bolly as well.
Kel and Forrest Ant say so. That's good enough. Going as well.
I feel it's disrespectful to Cookie. He's just not good enough for this.
I hate to say it, but you've got to think of the whole team, and
you've got to try and not be sentimental about it, really.
Oh, look, a bat.
The game's pretty much about to start, everyone. Second half. What's the poll saying though? Even though I can't see it.
Yeah, so how do you find out the percentages? Maybe we should have practiced this before.
Well, I didn't know I was doing a poll. Right, okay.
Is this my phone or yours?
How you still don't recognise your own phone?
Oh, it's there.
15 votes in a minute. 87%. Very, very conclusive.
Yeah, so we're going with Bolly then.
Yeah.
I think you ought to. Very professional there, mate.
Very good. On the spot. I can't vote my own poll. Right.
I once thought you could.
83%
is the Bolly.
I've never done a poll before on the YouTube.
Bolly.
Well, I might think of another question to ask people because that's quite interesting. Well, made a lot of changes. Banning came on the first half. Bolly, McCann assuming later on. Don't know if there's any other changes.
Yeah, Sonny D's right. Bolly is faster, and we do need a bit of pace, don't we? So, what's the ref been like? Any
Really
dubious?
Well, he's probably not English.
Really?
So, Bolly would be actually quite good. But then again, that's actually a lie because the ref.
Yeah, well, the ref in this situation could it be Spanish and he couldn't be?
I don't know.
Could he? I don't know.
Do you think in the future, maybe 4 or 5 years, Cooper has the potential to be a good England manager? Take into account he's worked with most of our young players.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't want him to be.
I don't want to be. If he was to leave us, it would be to replace.
Wait, if he's going to go anywhere,
managers at the time.
If he's going to go anywhere, go to my other team, which is obviously England.
Yeah.
To just do that, but no, stay at Forest coach. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I like McKenna. He was my player of the season last season. And we're off. Second half. Valencia 0, Forest 1. I've just said that. I've literally just said that. To do with the win because we lost against Olympiacos.
Yeah, well, 21 votes, 67%. So
that's pretty convincing, isn't it? Yeah,
very convincing.
Very.
There we are, second half, then everyone. 1-0.
Mr. Dorr is at this match, isn't he?
Third Forest fans.
Oh, have you? Yeah. Yeah, Nick, I like to see Forest in an all red strip when they're playing a team in all white, or like I say, Spurs.
Just don't think we're going to be able to do it going forward.
Right, okay, Charlie, I didn't know that. Played Elche and then they played Sociedad tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, Ian, you're right. Hennessy needs the minutes, doesn't he? So this game would have brought you up to speed, hopefully, for the United.
Well, I think you're going to see Hennessy play 2 in a row. So
you could play against Chelsea then.
No, I think they're playing against Blackburn.
Oh, Blackburn, yeah, of course. That's next week, isn't it? 21st.
Yeah.
So if we don't
You
get
know,
sent off, then
we're gonna have more fans than Blackburn.
going up to Ewood Park, more Forest fans than
Yeah.
the home support. Really?
We're gonna have like 6,000. They're gonna have about 3,000.
That just goes to show the depth we've got with our fan base.
Blackburn, I don't understand Blackburn because they're third in the championship, yet they're getting hardly any fans going to games. So like, it's not even like they're really struggling. I don't get why they've got so little people interested in
Your
watching
team's third in the
Premier League Nottingham
championship.
Forest.
Yeah, if your team's third in the championship, you should have
I
sell
don't.
out.
When they played awful against Preston the other day, I watched it, but before that, I don't know, I've been keeping track, but they're third ultimately. So like, a bit weird. 5,000 Forest, 3,500 Blackburn.
Yeah. So, guys, David, result at Old Trafford. Logically,
3-0.
3-0 Forest.
Yeah.
If we go up there and get a draw or 1-1, I will be ecstatic. Because
No Ronaldo, so they'll actually play well.
Yeah, probably will, yeah. But I am convinced we will have a good result against Chelsea. We'll just nick a 1-0 or
I think there's
2-1.
every chance. Chelsea are really weird. I don't understand Chelsea.
Yeah.
I don't really know what their direction is or what they're going to do. No, we could lose them. They've lost the worst team, have they? They've lost the team they shouldn't have lost it.
Well, Ian says 1-1. I'd take a 1-1. Draw away from home. I'd be thrilled with that. A valuable point.
Yeah, anything from either of those games, it's big confidence booster to draw to either of them.
Yeah, that Bournemouth game. 2-0 up, were we, against Bournemouth?
And Fulham.
And Fulham, 2-0 up, back-to-back home games. We lost them both. I can't believe that.
Well, everyone, I've actually got a video coming out very soon looking back at the season so far, like a montage form. So,
yeah.
Did it last year actually, and the year before, albeit in my stream that I did that season, which is a bit of a throwback. But yeah, stay tuned for that. It's a really good video, in my opinion. Obviously, I would say that. Bit of bias because I made it. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick's right. Man United are a hot and cold team. Let's hope we get them where it's really, really freezing for them.
Well, that's this country right now.
Right now, like outside. So Valencia are just like applying the pressure on us.
Yeah, Forest under 18s are also nice to play at Loughborough today. But that was displayed.
I think that was a nice little ground.
They make Man United to do well. They always have to show it when it's a team not performing. They play cut when they need to play well against City.
Yeah.
United are very strange. Do you think they've got something with Ten Hag though?
Yes, it comes across in the interviews I've seen on TV.
And that are finally going to be getting new owners as well.
Yes, they are. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, let's get the World Cup done and dusted, and let's crack on with football in general. I mean, I missed final score on a Saturday afternoon.
I thought the World Cup was really
Football
good.
focus, all the usual stuff.
The World Cup was good, but it just shouldn't have been when it was.
It's been a good World Cup with some cracking results.
It just shouldn't have been then.
No.
Oh,
here we go.
You should have put that
Lucky
away.
there. And he skied it. Is that Harry Kane? No, it's not Harry Kane. It's whoever he
I
is.
don't give Kane that much shit.
It was under a lot of pressure.
World class player.
England captain. If he'd have scored, he'd been the all-time England goal scorer. He was watching. No good pressure. Ray, hello, sir.
Hello, Ray, how are you doing?
Blue is a funky colour, isn't it? I've actually been past this ground on holiday.
Have you?
Yep. I'll tell you because I got lost. That's not like me, is it?
No, I'm not at all bad.
Fair few there, though.
The sound for what, Anthony? My stream or this forest stream? If it's my stream, then I don't know why it would be atrocious.
Bray v Reading FC. Yeah. Yeah, I think Bray's got this like loathing of Reading Football Club. I don't know. I'm picking up on this.
I mean, who doesn't?
Okay, Nick, we didn't know that. Yeah, frozen pitch at Loughborough Uni. It was a nice little ground, though. Again, flipping cold. I say flipping. It's a little bit. We're a bit echoey.
Doesn't sound good.
Echoey. It's all Valencia, look.
I mean, either way, Anthony, I think atrocious is a bit extreme. You know, we're not Derby County Football Club.
Oh.
This one is particular.
And the girls at Reading now, which is at West Brom.
No, he's gone back to it.
Right. He does like to move about a bit, doesn't he? Again, when he played for West Brom against us last season, I forgot he was on the pitch.
Danny Drinkwater.
Danny Drinkwater. I only realised he was on the pitch when he got subbed.
Incredible player.
I can only understand there's cameras. Yeah, okay. Well, apologies for the sound quality.
But I thought it was fine.
The BBC's fault.
Yeah, BBC.
Go on, son.
It sounds like an England game with a black band on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Colback's goal. That was a shot on goal, you know. That was an absolute cracker of a goal. But I've always liked Jack Colback.
Yeah, he gets disrespected.
Yeah. So, guys, go back to last season. Of all the loanees, you can only sign one. Who would it be?
Gone.
Well, for me, it was Jimmy Garner. You, Garner?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are five.
I'd be surprised if anyone said Max Lowe.
Oh, yeah, got that in. Don't lean back.
I see. We move the mic forward then.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Keenan Davis, my second choice. Then Spence. Then
Wow.
Zink. We can only pick one, so I'm going to go Jimmy Garner.
Keenan was just fantastic. Could do with him this season, really. He's taking the back to him like he always does.
Now that pattern he got at Brighton. Scores and Paul had a goal.
Incredible.
Yeah. The game has gone really, it's like almost stopped, hasn't it? Yeah, Kel, 100% Jimmy Garner. I mean, if you get much game time at Everton, hardly anything, isn't it?
He's getting more than Spence, definitely.
Spence even worse. But again, there's always factors why you don't, you know, we don't know about why they go where they go. Yeah, I did like seeing.
He's very important to us at the time.
They all were. Yeah, Davis battled his way.
Basically, we've got
Good target, man.
Basically, we've got two new centre backs this half.
You understand? I'm sorry, mate. I don't understand. I've got the Valencia.
I will translate it.
Something difficult.
Yeah, the poll's very conclusive. Well, actually, not as conclusive, but still.
58%. So it's Bolly.
Go on Google Translate.
Google. You can go for every word.
It is difficult for Valencia to win,
Oh, okay, right. You're right.
says Janssen.
Yeah.
Well, so far, I'd agree because Valencia haven't really done much at all. It's been very scrappy.
Very scrappy. They seem to be having most of the ball at the moment. Oh, 60-40 now.
Yeah, it's final draw.
Quite a bit. Is that the final result?
Yeah, and Bolly still does win.
Yeah.
Spence puts his hands on his head before he subbed on when he went 2-0 up. Yeah, actually. Well, I do find it sad with Jed.
Yeah. Good player. What did it do to play that other guy? Was it Royale?
He's not even very good.
Oh,
Just
Valencia equalised.
Well, at least we're not 2 minutes behind everyone else. It's just a 2 seconds. There we go. Equaliser for Valencia.
Oh, I didn't know that, Nick, either. Yeah. Well, that was a well-taken goal by Valencia.
Closest we'll get to playing a Champions League game. Or Europa League, or any kind of
Europa
League.
League.
And under the lights against a European team away from home.
Yeah. So we've got 31. That's
Scarpa.
Yes, he's
He
coming
said
on.
it right. Well done. Right, I'm really happy he's coming on because I want to see what Scarpa's all about. Coming on for Lingard.
Oh, Harry reckons it's going to be 2-1 for him. Oh, you're right, Harry, mate.
We didn't really get to see much of Scarpa at all against Olympiacos, just some highlights. Couldn't see him against that other Greek team that he played, lost to, but he got 2 assists in that game. So he's already done stuff for Forest.
Yeah, Sonny D, I don't think he has played many games since he's left Man U.
But Valencia fan, not Valencia fan, Palmeiras fan, I'm very happy about Scarpa.
I think he's a pretty laid-back character, isn't he? From the
He comes across very, very well.
Yeah. When he was skateboarding on King Street outside.
He seems very, very happy to be with us. Yeah. And in Nottingham, even though it's really cold, and he's
that's got to be a bit of a shock to his system, isn't it?
He seems to be really happy with us.
Yeah.
Already, which is fantastic to see. I do want to see what he's all about because we haven't. I don't think anyone's really seen him. It's the first proper. I mean,
I've seen little bits on YouTube. But
apart from people who watched Olympiacos, I couldn't watch that game properly. I saw the highlights. He took like one corner, and that highlight really, it was quite a good one. But it's very good to see Scarpa in person as well.
Scarpa's on, who else? I missed that. Saw 2 subs. What number is he? 31?
31.
Yeah.
Dennis is on as well for a 1A.
Yeah, I bet Jimmy not annoyed. A player of that quality, either on the bench or not even playing, or even in the team bus. That was a great challenge there by who was that then? Yeah, I'd like Lottie to stay. Yeah, I thought he was 29, but
he was 29. But I don't know why.
For some reason he's got 31.
He's got 31 for some reason.
Who's 25? Dennis, that's it. Come on, you Reds. See, I'm saying that, said that for ages.
He's on the ball there, Scarpa. Plays it to his Brazilian mate, Lodi. Got 2 Brazilians in the Forest team.
I know. Who would have thought that a few years ago, a few months ago, that Forest had got 2 Brazilians They speak Portuguese, you know.
I do
It's a
know.
well-known fact. Ask any
I do
Brazilian
know.
person, and they'll
I
say
know that.
Portuguese.
I know. Oh, yeah, Slopper seems a pretty good character.
Yep.
Yeah, he definitely does.
After he's knocked you down on a skateboard, yeah, you got to watch that, you know.
Yeah. He was in the Nottingham, wasn't he, with his skateboard?
Yeah, he was on the bottom of King Street near outside the council house. Dan, welcome. Welcome to a very, very cold England. All right, the old Prosecco excuse. You sound very much like my sister-in-law. She absolutely loves Prosecco. She just gets a straw, puts it in a bottle, doesn't bother with the glass. She's class. Cafu. I like Cafu as well. Oh, Lyle Taylor, what's happened to him?
Nothing.
Is he still technically a Forest
Yeah,
player?
he just doesn't get any. Can't play.
An Arter.
But the fact that he's not even involved at all in the team.
That's a shame.
I do find it weird how the bench we haven't got any midfielders.
No?
We can't argue our saying we don't have Foiler.
So I presume Ford is still recovering from
We don't have
World Cup.
Yeah, Nico either.
Yeah, Kel, you
But-
do need a glass.
But I don't know why we haven't got at least like Colback or Kaffer on the bench just so we don't have a midfielder there. We haven't got any.
Half a litre of vodka. I might partake in some red wine tomorrow night. Just the odd glass. Oh. So 64 minutes gone, one each. It's a good little ground, isn't it?
It's quite a big ground.
Well, I'm hugely impressed with the grounds in Qatar, but what's going to happen to them all?
Waste away.
Yeah, Kel, use your birthday glass. Oh, it was Clumber Street. Yes, sorry, it's Clumber Street. Just testing you there. Well done, Nick. I haven't been into the centre of Nottingham for ages. Well, apart from last May, of course. It was Clumber Street, yeah. Oh, what's that pub I used to go in on Clumber Street? White Lion. Anybody in the White Lion on Clumber Street? Who's legally allowed to? Yeah, it's all Valencia at the minute, though, isn't it? Spraying the ball around.
What's going on with positions?
Don't know.
Dennis was playing basically at right back there.
Yeah. Is that their manager?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
He's been about quite a lot. He's at Napoli, Milan, now he's at Valencia. He's the manager of all them.
Is it? See, in the 80s, when I worked in Nottingham, it was a straightforward pub. I was going there at lunchtime. Not every day, it's usually on a Friday. The World Cup final is at 2 a.m. in Australia. So if the World Cup ever is in Australia, everybody in Europe's got to get up at stupid o'clock to watch out your team. Is that good?
Cavani's up.
Oh, right. And Uruguayan.
Yeah.
I forgot he played for them.
Isn't it Man United the season?
That's right. Did he play in the World Cup? He did, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and that didn't go well.
Yeah, I knew that one of the grounds, Nick, was being dismantled completely. They're all very impressive. was 7 years at PSG. Yeah, he's been a good player. In fact, I'd say he's my favourite Uruguayan player, and there's not many of those. I'm certainly not counting Suarez. I absolutely detest Suarez.
He's playing in Uruguay now.
Or is he?
Aguilera, yeah. I think he's loan. He's up to.
Or Costa Rican lad?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to get another team yet, though. But he wouldn't have to be registered because he's under 21.
Oh, go on, shoot, Dennis. Yes,
That's what Charlie was
2-1.
saying, oh my God, about.
Harry was right. 2-1
Because
for
he
him.
was actually a little bit ahead of us, seemingly. That is to tell you what, both of our goals have come from poor defending from Valencia.
Yeah.
So did theirs, but both of them came from 2 goals just from free space, basically. And one of his goals was it was all on his own.
I didn't know this. Nick's saying that the Women's World Cup is in Australia and New Zealand, so all the England games are going to be on at like 3 in the morning. That was a good goal from Dennis.
That was very well
He
taken.
battered his way through that. Yeah, good goal.
Poor defender from Valencia. Twice.
Yeah.
Dennis on the bench gets a goal. Got Jordan Smith and Hennessy on the bench. What's the point in that?
3 goalkeepers. Okay.
You know the Forest fans singing.
Yeah, I can hear them now. I can hear Door. So Malcolm's gone. Des.
All those people.
All the usual.
Jay's gone.
Oh, Jay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Dave.
No.
Voice free kick. Carper, 31 to take. Yeah, Jamie's there, Cal. Yeah. Good lad. Right, come on, 3-1, you Reds. If Yatesy scores, it's what's the already? In the trend. Oh, good.
I think Scarpa got the assist. So that's Scarpa's played 3 games. He's got 3 assists.
Good.
2 against that Greek team. Then he came off the bench against Olympiacos. Looked all right from the very few moments I saw of him, and he got an assist here. He looks like a really serious player.
Vodka, we have got vodka. My other half will probably be downing that like there's no tomorrow. Christmas lunchtime onwards, I'm guessing. Did you say? Yeah.
Probably. Scarpa taking the corner as well.
Taking the corners, free kicks. He's out. Free kick specialist.
It's on Forest TV, mate. If you want to watch for free, depending on where you are in the world, should be available. You could probably hear Bill screaming from
I can hear his
stand.
voice. Yeah. To the Forest corner. Come on. Another clearance. Another throw in. Just cracking on number 2. Steady on. Well, from what I've seen of Scarpa so far, and it's only fleeting, I'm very impressed. Looking for who got that?
Angala.
Oh yeah, it was a bit rash, wasn't it? Yeah.
Got another Palmer spanning it. Yeah, Scarpa just got an assist, Adam, for Dennis's goal to put us back in the lead. Really good flick for Dennis.
Ricardo, welcome, sir.
Very, very good finish. Taking the corners, it seems, going forward.
Adam, he is on, mate, and he's very out in the set.
Just had a
Well, yeah. So I wasn't listening. Terrible defending there by Reading.
Oh, is there a champion? Oh, no, I didn't even know.
Leeds, I'm guessing.
You sure about that?
No.
Leeds aren't in the championship anymore.
Aren't they?
He's talking about Watford.
Oh, Watford, yeah, I knew that.
And
Yeah.
Reading, so I don't know
Yeah,
how.
championship.
How could Leeds be involved in that?
I'm just testing everybody to see if the. I'll get confused. I'm 84. What do you expect? Go on, son. Go on. Oh, you monkey. Yes.
It's too high there for Brennan.
That's like he was playing for Wales then.
How? Oh,
well, he's in an all-red strip.
Or for quality. Just like Wales were.
I wanted Wales to finish second in the group, not concede 2 goals in the dying seconds of whoever they were playing.
That Iran game was a travesty for Wales. Dreadful. They had no fight at all against England. They were fairly good against the US. That's literally it.
I think Scarpa has got the makings of being a Forest legend. He's got this feeling he's going to be like, one of our greatest players ever.
That's a very strong event.
It is, but let's just fast forward to I don't know, the end of the season. Yes, Forrest, you're right there, mate. Yep. Good combo. He is good. Yep. Already I'm liking what I see. So Valencia on the attack. How old's Cavani now? It's got to be 35, something like that.
He's old.
Where do we think Ronaldo is going to go next? Is he going to retire? Is he going to go to the MLS?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. Okay. Well, he's probably short of a few quid, or
they'd only earn about £2 million.
How can you make ends meet on 2 million?
We look very threatening going forward for us. With Dennis and Scarpa, Johnson having a lot of the ball.
Yeah, I'd retire. I mean, I'm sure whatever he chooses to do next, he'll do well at it. He's going to Grimsby. Blimey, I never saw that one. Yeah, you could actually do that, couldn't you?
Yeah,
huge world-class player going to a team like Grimsby.
Yeah, the Forest fans singing.
Yeah. Yeah. All around the pitch.
Really are that big.
Saudi deal is almost done. Okay. Well, I'm sure he could do with a few extra quid.
I don't know how he manages to go.
I don't.
That's incredible.
So 12 months ago, we were 13th in the championship. What a year. Ronaldo to Barnsley. Now that would be playing at Oakwell.
I think we beat Peterborough or Hull, one of them, just before Christmas, and we went like right up to 9th or something.
Yep.
Then we stayed in like the top 9 for the rest of the season, and then around about March, we just went straight into the playoffs and just
Super Sam.
We very nearly looked like we were going to get the top 2 at one stage.
Yeah. Super Sam coming on.
And Bardi's actually going to get the best defender we've got,
Yeah, yeah. That shot he did against Stoke at Uni.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's just coming off.
he was a world-class player and he went to a relevant team down the road. I don't even know who that is. I think they're in League. He won that other team. Yes. Anyway, moving on. Oh, Forest free kick. Come on. Scott for the take. Come on. Send Ronaldo to Accrington Stanley. Accrington, wait, that's Lancashire, isn't it? Near Manchester? Yes, it is. Yeah, I knew that. He is. He's taking it. He does look pretty cool, that headband on, doesn't he?
That makes him even more iconic, to be honest. He's got a headband.
Oh, that wasn't far off. Long range free kick. He didn't score, obviously. Yeah, he's his own worst enemy. That was a good goal from Dennis. I was, yeah, pretty impressed. Yeah, why is Bardet on? I thought he was leaving.
I don't understand what's going on with him.
Well, now's the time to bring our secret weapon on, which is Arthur. What does he actually do all day? Yeah, do we think Scott was a Cooper signing? Do you reckon?
Right. Right now, it doesn't look like it's an issue because he's looking excellent.
I don't care one way or the other.
Yeah.
I've just got this feeling he's going to do really well for us. Oh, never. Come on, ref. But oh, it's Barley. See, I didn't recognise him. I thought he was at number 28.
Bardo.
Yeah, I know
The one
that.
with big hair, if it's Bardo.
Yeah, but I just didn't recognise him because when was the last? Oh, we've never seen him play, have we? Not regular. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know that. I do apologise. Right, Valencia free kick.
Oh, God, that probably explains why
Yeah,
Arthur's not being available. They're not really good with day anyway.
he would have been playing anyway, but I am truly sorry to hear that. It must be devastating. It's tons more important than footy.
He still could have been sold, though, couldn't he, really?
Yeah,
He's not going to get any games.
Yeah, a bit of a waste of a free kick there, really. I mean, Tufts has played pretty well in that position, hasn't he? Oh, was it? I didn't know that, Nick. Right. 10 to go, plus a bit of stoppage. Time to get a third goal. You Reds. You know, even though the World Cup's on, I'm still getting stick from Leicester fans at work.
What about the Leicester game?
Yeah. I think it's because on the sleeve of my work coat, I've got COYR. I think that might wind them up a little bit. Good stop there by their goalkeeper. They are, aren't they? You're looking at Cooper. Very animated on the touchline there.
Well, I've seen much of the games away from the Stoke match. By far the best pre-season game we played so far.
Yeah.
to win away at Valencia is an incredible achievement.
The
Really.
Stoke match at Loughborough Uni, the young lads were trying really hard. The seasoned professionals, it was just a training exercise. What was it? 2-1.
Valencia now they're probably on the lines of someone like Palace or someone like that. They're not doing very well. They're just mid-table like Palace normally are. So they're basically beating someone of their level or slightly better.
I don't think we'll have to play French players. Well, we are. I just think it's up to Mr. Cooper. How many French players we got? We've got one that's injured.
Yeah, that's not our fault, is it?
No.
Biancon's just
I like
unfortunate.
Biancon. The couple of times I saw him pre-season, I rated him.
Three defenders though.
Yeah, Anthony, you're right. Yeah, we signed them, they don't get to play. We've got some cracking French players.
We've got three French defenders.
We. Oh, good ball. Little Cavani there. Still live. And good stop by Hendo. And yeah, good reflexes there, mate. Well done.
Excellent.
Dino.
Brilliant, yeah.
I don't care what the weather's like at the next Forest home game. It could be minus 50, or maybe not. I'm still going.
And that probably explains why Arsenal's just nowhere to be seen whatsoever
Right, okay.
at all.
Yeah.
But like we still could have sold him, you know.
It still could have moved on, yeah. I mean,
because he doesn't need to be here. We're just paying his wages for nothing.
yeah.
Just release him, let him go to somewhere.
Oh, it's Forest free kick, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, already you see, Scarpa is in position to take this free kick, so he'll be taking all
I mean, he is the free kick breaker, isn't it? I love this in already. It looked really good. Got 5 minutes to go, Anthony.
Yeah, NFTV, yeah, we'll move on from the artist issue. Who's that down?
Oh God. I know it's Dennis.
Yep. Yeah, I wonder where the breath's actually from. Stevie Cooper. Go on. 3-1. Yatesy, 3-1.
Yates has gone off.
Has he?
Go on, Lewis. Come down.
No, it was a pen. Being fair, that wasn't a pen.
Barde playing in midfield.
I thought he was a.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't. What is Barde? Why did we sign him? Who is he? He was playing at right back the other day. He's now playing in midfield.
Well,
Yeah, he's actually a centre back.
He's probably following instructions. Yeah, he's midfielder.
That is how thin we are in midfield right now.
Super Sam, come on,
Because
mate.
we've literally got no midfielders on the bench. We're playing Barde as a midfielder.
Oh, good shot there. Who was that? Who was that to the shot?
Scarpa. Scarpa.
Yes. Another corner. Come on. Not Yates. Super Sam to head this. Make it 3-1. Oh, gosh.
He looks fantastic.
Good. I told you, he's a legend in the making.
Brilliant. Corner
Everything
taker.
he's done so far has been pretty good.
Corner taker. There. Some of the shots he's been so
He's very
busy.
enthusiastic. I'll give him that. Look, that was a pretty good tackle there. Okay,
He looks so good though.
it is a free kick, but it's not a booking. Yeah, Kelly, right. It's the glue we need.
I think Scarpa really could be
Yeah.
the difference between
He
survival.
will be. And if we get another centre back next month, oh, that's a corner. But he's giving a goal kick. Fair enough. I'd like to see Sam score. Do you like
Super
him?
Sam. Super Sam.
Well, a minute now. It's a little bit of stoppage. You can't be much. A couple of minutes tops. I think the Forest fans again. Yep, you're right, Kel. Well, Anthony, I think we'll get out of the relegation zone mid-January, I'm guessing. Who we got after Chelsea? Is it Southampton? We see there's 3 points, home or away. I think we could beat them.
Well, they are. They have got a new manager now.
I know they've got a new manager. I know that, but I still think. Okay, they've got Ward Prowse, but I do rate him. Oh,
Scott.
You'll never beat McKenna.
Okay, right. So if you get in this centre back, you've got McKenna, Wall, Niakate. Who the hell do you play if you play two? Because that would be
it all depends who the new chap is. But McKenna, Niakate when he's back, and then
you wouldn't play Wall.
Well, I would. But it's good to have a choice, isn't it? If one gets injured or suspended, it's nice to know you've got a good stand-in.
And I think Cook would be a good backup. I just don't think he should be playing as much as he is.
No, he shouldn't. Again, as much as I like
Bolly and Cook are backups. That's what they should be. Play them in Cook games. Play them if you need him in the league, but they shouldn't be first choice like they seemingly are.
Yeah, and you're right, mate.
No, mate, it's still on Forest. Dawson, Mawani, and Dennis. Gustavo Scarpa's made his mark on this game since he's come on. It's improved in general since Scarpa's come on.
Yeah, NFC, we should beat Southampton. I'd say home or away. 1-0 away, 2-0.
I don't feel particularly inspired by Nathan Jones. Who is
Bardet on the wing?
What is Lloyd Bardet?
And he lost it. But
what is he?
It's pretty quick though, isn't he?
He's been on the wing. He's been in midfield. He's been right back in the wing. He's technically a centre back. I don't understand what.
I'm going to say already that Scrapper on the back of his shirt.
Scarpa
on the back of his shirt should also say legend. He's a legend in the making. I've got this mental block with his name. Can't I just say the Brazilian lad? Oh no, because we've got two of them.
You've got Renan and Gustavo.
Plays where he wants. Yeah, Nick, I do trust in Cooper. I always have. Rapper. 4 minutes.
There's no
4 minutes added.
There's no on the end of his name.
No, there isn't. No.
And it's not Scrap.
Well, I'm dyslexic, you know, and I'm 84. What do you expect?
It's Scarpa.
Scarpa, as in Let's Scarpa.
No, this is in. Let's leave very quickly.
Let's leave.
Or-
Run quite fast.
Or as if, I've cut myself, I've got a scar. That kind of thing.
Right. Penalty to Birmingham, apparently.
Piers Morgan. What's your opinion on Cristiano
Everything.
Ronaldo? Is he the best player in the
What
world?
was it like interviewing him?
You can stop, like, trying to show off to Ronaldo now, by the way, on your Twitter account. Just a thought.
Well, I'm 65 actually, so Forest Stand is just a youngster, isn't he? Wayne Rooney is an England manager? I don't think so.
No.
Welcome. Rooney is England manager? No.
We've got someone with ability, really, don't we?
Would you go for something like Jurgen Klopp as England manager?
He's got managerial ability.
He has got managerial ability, I'll give you that. But I
Eddie
always
Howe.
favour Eddie Howe would be my choice. I always favour an England manager to be English. For preference. 2-0 Birmingham, okay.
We're actually doing well, Birmingham, this year.
Yeah.
For one to not just being there, they're actually trying to do something.
Yeah, Pierce, he did do reasonably well considering the situation that they had, that team down the road had. Yeah, Graham Potter, you see, he'd be another good choice, wouldn't he?
I don't think he's really.
Would he leave Chelsea,
He's
though?
not been that impressive at Chelsea.
Well, we'll see him next month, won't we?
Should have just started at Brighton.
Commentate, yeah. Sharper.
First leg and a second leg. Forest win on aggregate 3-2 against Valencia. Who we got next round of the Champions League? Oh, hang on a
Oh, it's
minute.
the
No.
Champions League we're in. I didn't realise that.
First leg was about 4 months ago. So,
Oh, yeah, when it was hot.
yeah.
Just sat there with a T-shirt.
Well,
Yeah, and bring on Man United.
listen, it's just a friendly, but seeing us beat a team like Valencia away from
Chris
home.
Hughton, the manager, come off it.
Seeing
There's
us
5
beat,
margins left, right, and centre.
seeing us beat, I didn't want to hear that name. Seeing us beat this lot away, someone like that is amazing, really. And it's a huge confidence booster to beat, albeit a team that aren't looking that good in Valencia. They're still a big name. And
They are a big name in Spanish football, yeah.
we're beating them away, deservedly.
Retirement, Piers Morgan is saying that.
So, yeah, that's it. That's the total win in pre-season. We end pre-season with a win. Go into the international break.
See anybody quickly, you know.
Go into the second half of the season. And yeah.
Yeah, Anthony, go and get your
Excellent.
breakfast now. And then probably a little sleep. Oh, and he's off to walk the dog. Okay, good lad. You Reds. I think they did, didn't they? 1980. I'm sure. Yeah, Harry got the score right. Well done, mate. See you against the Chelsea game.
It's just incredible.
Forest Ham, pleasure to chat to you, mate. Looking forward to seeing you.
Just beating Valencia away from home. Brilliant. Forest players.
Cheers, Ian. And yes, everybody have a fantastic Christmas and a fantastic New Year and new Reds.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't know when we're next be live on the channel, but yeah, hopefully I can actually upload quite consistently now with the World Cup's over. So yeah, or nearly over. Cheers, everyone, and
Take
up the
care.
Reds.
You Reds.
Up the Reds.